It's so good to have you. You know, Jenna and I started off the show we talked about music, and it feels almost chemical. Like when you hear the notes or the words, you literally, your eyes can well up after just that much of a song. Wow. And I picked Dear Hate, and Jenna picked another one that you
Crowded Table with the Highwaymen.
Yeah. Do you know?
Tearjerkers.
Do you know when a song has that thing that you know it's going to captivate? Do you feel it?
I do. I mean, I always feel like it's in my gut. And when you say it's chemical, I do think it is. I think certain vibrations hit us as like bags of water. Yeah. It is like molecular. When music makes you feel instantly emotional, it really is just a noise. It's a note that's vibrating and hitting you in a certain way. So it really is like, it's physical, it's chemical, it's emotional, it's all the things, and it's magical, really.
Magical, yeah.
And it's also words. Yeah. You know, words can make a difference, and your songwriting is epic in that way. We played 2 songs that mean you know, multiple things. Yeah. But what they really mean is like, we want a place that's more peaceful and more beautiful. Like, do you take the songwriting process seriously?
I do, and I think kind of going to the school of, like the Nashville School of Songwriting, I had to, and I still feel like the best songwriters in the world live in Nashville, Tennessee. So that's where I really cut my teeth and learned how to write lyrics. But yeah, it's storytelling. Like, we are modern day storytellers, around the fire, that sort of thing, doing it today. So lyrics, absolutely. Like, I think the first thing I hear are notes and the melody, and then I'll like get obsessed and get into the actual story. But yeah, it's all encompassing for sure.
Who have you looked at throughout your career? And we love your career because you came through, it was not easy street. Yeah. You tried out for American Idol, in the cattle call, they said no thanks. You tried out for other shows, they said no thank you. But was there somebody who you looked at as sort of your North Star? Like, if I could just be kind of in that lane, I'd have it made. Yeah,
I think the sort of genreless artists like, you know, Sheryl Crow and Bonnie Raitt. Yes. Even Dolly. I mean, everyone like hails Dolly as this country icon, which she is, but she's done, you know, Islands in the Stream was a pop song. And then she did the trio record with Emmylou and Linda. So I just think, not that I consider myself in those ranks, but those are the women that I look up to, because I feel like you can't really define what they are. They're just them.
And that's what you are. Well, people always say country, but it's true.
That's exactly like my daughter was like, no, Mom, Maren Morris. She just calls you your full name. It's not a country star. She sings pop too. And I love that. Because what you're teaching girls is that they can be whoever they are.
You get to define who you are.
Yeah, and like, I definitely feel the most at home in country music, but even country music has been broken open so wide over the last like 10 years that it feels like, it's like not one size fits all. It's just like, do what makes you feel good, write the songs that make you feel something. Let someone else figure out what they'd like to classify it as. It's not really your problem.
That's the perfect way. Your life changed a lot since the pandemic. You have a beautiful baby. How has that baby sort of changed you personally, professionally, and always? Oh my God, look at the,
he's picking blueberries.
I love him.
Oh my God.
Smush.
Can you handle it?
I know. And I love having a boy. It's just, not that I have much to go off of, but I really do love having a boy. I feel like it's really calmed me down, even though everyone says you get more stressed out when you have kids. For me, I feel like as a songwriter, as a person, it's made me just really hone in on my perspective on things, and knowing that, you know, I love what I do. I feel like I have a purpose here, but it's just like, kids make you feel really important and also so insignificant. Because it's about them. It's not just about you anymore. And it's heightened my empathy levels to reaches unknown. So I think as a songwriter that it's helped me like have a bigger heartbeat.
And to be on tour again, I read that you said like when you went back on tour that it's the best you felt in 2 years.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm having the most fun on this tour than I ever have, because I had those 2 years to kind of strike out all the things I don't want to do and continue that are like soul sucking. I was like, no, I'm just doing the things that I would like to do on this tour, on this album.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, and just like the art of saying no And I feel like it's allowed me to say yes to a lot more like things that are concrete, like that fill my soul than, you know, kind of like run me down.
Yes.
So it's been, I'm the happiest person I've been in all of my album cycles, just because I think maybe my son, and then also having just 2 years to kind of decompress my feelings after like 15 years of touring.
Yes.
Yeah, it was good for me.
Oh, boy, awesome. Saying no, that's, we've been talking about that a lot and learning that.
I love saying no.
Yeah. Having your own agency, it's amazing.